Bro, I was kind of excited to see that Gears of War Reloaded was coming out until I fully dove into what exactly Gears of War Reloaded is. What really drew my attention to Gears of War Reloaded was this one article, and then we're going to talk about my feelings towards this because it's kind of a letdown. So let's talk about it, you guys. Okay, as promised, right here, rumored Gears of War Reloaded on PlayStation 5 could have an advantage over the Xbox version. This article is very, very deceiving because it's ultimately talking about how Gears of War Reloaded Physical Edition may be coming to the PlayStation 5 and PC, though there has been no word on an Xbox physical release. It would genuinely surprise me if they released a physical Xbox version because if this is going to follow the trend like many of the other games that go to Game Pass does, there's no real reason other than for collectability to have a physical edition of Gears of War Reloaded. As we come down here, it's just a Spanish retailer may have just leaked that a physical edition of Gears of War Reloaded is on the way for the PlayStation 5 and PC. The remake of the first game in the series will launch on August 26, 2025 for Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 5. Me personally, I think I'm very torn on this because Gears of War is one of the flagship franchises for Microsoft and the Xbox brand, shall we say. Um, The only thing that would be ultimately a death blow, I'd say, for Xbox brand is if they brought Halo over to the PlayStation 5. But at the same token, I know I'm going to catch grief for it. Console exclusives are very bad. I personally think that everybody should be able to play a game, regardless of what console you're on. Sony and Nintendo, as of right now, are the only two that are like, nah, money, please. Excuse me, providing itself as one of the Xbox most important flagship franchises. See, Gears of War was a smash hit on the Xbox 360 and helped define the cover-based shooter genre with its satisfying loop of blasting and hacking through locusts with chainsaws and equipped with Lancer rifles. In today's era of remakes and reboots, a return of the original game felt inevitable. This is the thing: is like a lot of companies do a lot of these remakes and reboots. Why? Because it's cheap. It's cheap. That's why they do it. And I'm really hoping that this is a fantastic remaster. With the Xbox recent multi-platform strategy, speculation about the PlayStation release has already begun to grow. As early as February 2024, rumors of Gears of War to the PlayStation started popping up, much like the locusts emerged from the grub holes. Following the Xbox shift towards multi-platform releases, it wasn't much of a surprise when the PlayStation 5 Gears of War Reloaded was revealed, offering PlayStation fans the chance to finally dive into the franchise. It's just going to go on from here. Although not officially confirmed, it seems unusual to see news about a physical edition come to the PlayStation before any words of the Xbox Series console. This feels especially odd considering Gears of War Reloaded is confirmed to feature PlayStation 5 enhancements. This would be an unexpected turn of events for PlayStation to offer the best version of one of Microsoft's most iconic franchises. Not really. You know why? It's because it's just going to still continue to drive sales. One. Two, like I said previously, to me, unless you're a collector, it wouldn't make sense for Microsoft to release a physical edition, especially with the amount of people that this could draw to Game Pass. I think Game Pass is probably going to be the only reason why um, Microsoft ultimately Xbox brand that is, stays afloat. Um, but the reason why I'm very disappointed was I was expecting a remaster of the original trilogy. So when I really looked into it, Gears of War Reloaded is a full blown remaster of the first Gears of War game. It's very disappointing. It really genuinely is. Why? Because Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, have been basically locked to the Xbox 360. They haven't really left there. They've been stuck. And yet, we have Gears of War Ultimate Edition here, which came out in 2015, was a remastered edition of the 2006 video game Gears of War. I understand what Remastered's trying to do. Reloaded, not Remastered. Reloaded's trying to do, which is they're trying to draw in more of a fan base. Gears of War 1 had a phenomenal, and I mean a phenomenal multiplayer mode. It had a phenomenal campaign. But you know what else had a phenomenal campaign? Gears of War 2. Gears of War 3. So I don't understand why Gears of War, that has kind of been laying dormant for a while, hasn't gotten a full-blown remaster and basically a Master Chief Collection done where you can play it on the Xbox and you can play it on the PC and you can play it on the PlayStation. Give me something of substance instead of basically a rehash that's already been done back in 2015. Personally, I'm excited for E-Day. Am I going to play it? Probably. But I'm very disappointed in the fact that Gears of War Reloaded is just the first game. Like, there's so much you could have done. You could have done a remaster of the campaign for 1, 2, and 3. And then give us, like, multiplayer. Fucking all the maps from all the Gears of War from 1 through 3. And just let it ride. Instead of giving us just another remaster that we've already gotten 10 years ago. And it's hard to believe that the game next year will hit its 20th anniversary. Bro, this game, the reason why I'm so passionate about it is this game is what got me ultimately back into gaming. Gears of War Online. This game is the reason why I bought an Xbox 360. Gears of War. This franchise, I shall say. Gears of War really had me connect with a lot of my really good friends. And to basically see it be like, hey, come on, let's go play. And you're just giving us another remaster of the first game. Let's go full screen. I know I've ranted here for a couple minutes, and like I said, I'm extremely disappointed in Microsoft and the fact that they freaking, they just kind of, they fumbled the bag here. And I mean, the problem is I'm expecting more out of it. And, it's been, September will mark 5 years since a Gears of War game came out. And to think that in those 5 years, and the Coalition is the game company that's taken over the helm of Gears of War, didn't offer to remaster all 3 games. I get it, they're working on E-Day, whatever. But the thing of it is like, this remaster, granted, let me rephrase this, it's not a $70 game, it's a $40 game. But I would be willing to spend $70 to get a full remaster of the original trilogy of Gears of War with a polished multiplayer instead of them peddling a bunch of bullshit like they do. And like I said, the first game's already been remastered once already. And hopefully we'll be able to sit down and play with my friends that haven't gotten to experience the greatness that is Gears of War. And I really hope the Coalition, the people working on this game, did not fuck it up. Anyways, you guys, y'all take it easy. That's my rant for the day. Gears of War Reloaded. Big time disappointment. Big time. Y'all take it easy. Have a great, wonderful day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.